combustion chamber is fed JP5 comes through the purple lines, goes down into that red burner assembly. There's electrode on the inside, and there's burner nozzles. Fuel gets fed in, it gets a spark, and then it gets shot in the flame.
Additional MDV return station.
On the side back in like the 80s, but now it's just like this. I feel it's still warm. When we do with those, we put them in a tri-wall. We don't throw them overboard. We put them in big tri-walls. And when we get back to port, we'll send them off to the recycling center. And we do hundreds of those a day. Pretty serious. So this used to be full of all plastic bags starting this morning. So we did a lot. And this is called the pulper. What this does is all the food that didn't get eaten and the food that did get partially eaten, it all comes here in bags, and we tear them apart, go through it piece by piece, make sure there's no metals, plastics, or anything like that in it. We dump it in here. It has multiple huge thick blades spinning around really fast, and it mixes with water, it incinerates it, and it puts it out into the ocean through the bottom. And it has multiple strainers, that way nothing goes out but food. It's we do way too many bags of that a day. It's pretty nasty. You can imagine used food after a couple hours in the heat. So we do that all day. We have 3 people in here. We have 1 person running this and 2 people running that, because a couple of females that are in here are about this tall, so it's hard for them to throw the bags in. So we run about 2 people right here, and then another person back there running that incinerator.
It's a really well integrated machine. It's been a really exhilarating experience getting to meet everybody on the ship, and we were really impressed with the entire thing.
I think this is probably one of the most fantastic experiences I've ever had in a 24-hour period. This ship is incredible. The crew is fantastic. I come from a small town in Iowa, and probably got almost as many people on the ship as we had in my hometown. So it's pretty amazing that you've got an actual city out here floating on the water, and then just watching the crew and watching how you can have 5,000 people and everybody knows exactly what they got to do every day, and they do it. Watching the flight operations was, I don't even know how to describe that. That was a real big deal. So
the fact that you're recycling was really good to see, and just the amount of hard work that the individuals have to put into some of the unsung hero jobs on the ship. It was really good in terms of the tour, getting to actually go to those parts of the ship.
The trash room was great. Everybody should have a trash room like that. Reduce your waste to nothing, no impact. We could get rid of all of our landfills.
It was interesting getting to hear the arresting gear in the middle of the night as the ships were landing on board, so some of the noises were new. It was really, really dark in the quarters.
The one thing that I thought was surprising was how the exhaust from the aircraft out on that deck, I mean, what the crew has to deal with just in that environment. Because there was very long, and my eyes were burning and watering, and so that was surprising. I didn't expect that.
I learned so much, I can't even say which thing I was most surprised about. It was just an exhilarating experience, and I think I was surprised at how many different jobs there are on the ship, and just how many different people with individually different jobs it takes to make the whole thing run.